If you love horses and you want to know anything and everything about the history of horses, and you want to see a lot of horses, this is the place to come. Kentucky Horse Park, Lexington, Kentucky. Let's go down that road. Well, it looks like our plans may have changed for today. Hopefully, it's going to be something minor. This time, the truck is making a noise.
Yes. And thought better get it checked out rather than stranded along the freeway somewhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, this guy looks really young.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Okay. And we are on the road again.
Amazing.
It wasn't too painful. Once again, God put us in the right place at the right time. We had pulled into a parking lot of a mall because Gary wanted to make some phone calls, and anyone in that exit, and none of them could see us today. None of them could even listen to it. None of them could even take a look or anything. So then this guy who's eating lunch in his truck pulls over and asks us if we're having some trouble. And he tells us that at the next exit is a place called Bailey's Service Center. This is in Shelbyville, Kentucky, off of I-64. Remember that. Okay, so Bailey's Service Center, Gary calls him. He says yes, he can take a look, he can listen, he can check it out. So it's pretty cool. Did you get his name?
His name is Trevor Bailey.
Trevor Bailey.
His dad had started the business, and when he was to the point of retiring, Trevor was able to take it over and said he's running it the way his dad would. He's helping people out. He's trying to provide honest service at a decent wage, and we are more than happy.
Yes. And what had to be redone? I thought it was a belt, but it's something else.
No, one of the pulleys that keeps the belt tight was the bearing was wearing out on it, and it's squealing at higher RPMs. We let it set long enough while we were there that when the second guy came to check it out, started it up, and it started squealing. So he just took the belt off, started wiggling things around, found the one that wasn't working right. Now we got a brand new pulley.
Yay!
Yes, no more squealing.
And it was about $100.
Yep.
And he fixed it right in the parking lot.
So we were there about an hour.
Yeah, we ate lunch while we were waiting.
Yeah. Gourmet peanut butter sandwich.
Yep. We need to get to a grocery store. If you have a taste for bourbon, Kentucky has on I-64 is the Bourbon Distillery Trail. We've gone past several signs now for distilleries, and some of them are right just off of 64. So if you're interested in that, we did find out an interesting fact. When you are in Kentucky, it's called bourbon. When you are in Tennessee, it's called whiskey. Little fun fact there. So everything turned out okay for the truck, but it did put us behind another hour. And to top it off, we lost an hour by going into the Eastern time zone, which we did allow for. aiming to be there by the afternoon sessions, because at the very last session that starts at 3 is when you get to meet Kentucky Derby champions that are retired. And they don't do that at the morning session, just at the afternoon one. So we're gonna miss that, but it is what it is. Okay, so on to the Kentucky Horse Park, and we will be there maybe in time to watch the movie. There's a movie, and then go in the morning for the barn tours. After the video we just did on how nice little city parks are, we ended up staying in a resort type of campground last night.
Yeah.
But the main reason was because it was right next to the Kentucky Horse Park. And the price was right. They had a 10% discount if you were over 62. And also if you were a veteran or disabled, they had lots of different discounts. And so it was only $31 with tax and everything. And it is a huge park. And we're looking through a dirty windshield. I just realized that. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, it was a huge park. And it's just like half a minute away from the Kentucky Horse Park, where we're going to now. The rain looks like it's holding off. Yay! It was supposed to be rain, rain, rain today. So it's holding off. That's cool. We have arrived. Christmas decorations continue. These are all in color. The other ones looked like they maybe were all going to be white. More over there. Lots of parking. Oh my gosh. Take your pick. Good time of year to come. That's the visitor center. Okay, I think that's where we want to start out. We got to get tickets. We're going to do a lot of walking, so make sure you wear walking shoes. We're not really walking this fast. We're getting a ride. This is Laura. She's a Suffolk Punch. The breed origin is in England. 1,700 pounds. There's only 1,500 of this breed in the entire world. You're one of them. You're a special girl. Yes, hello. Here's how they measure a thoroughbred stride. The start is the red, the first leg to make contact, and then when it makes contact again. We're going to start here, and this is one stride. For Secretariat was 25.5 feet, and the Man of War was 28 feet. Wow. Man of War, an Isaac Burns Murphy Memorial. Man of War from 1917 to 1947. In addition to the great Man of War, this memorial gravesite also holds the final remains of several of his sons and daughters. War Admiral, War Relic, Brush Up, War Hazard, and War Kilt. Isaac Burns Murphy is considered by many to be the greatest American jockey of all time. Born a slave, he rose to become the nation's most famous and respected sports figure. He won an unmatched 44% of his races and was the first jockey selected for membership in the National Museum of Racing Hall of Fame. We just went through the whole thing here. It was, a lot of things are closed, but they really will still make it your money's worth to go in. Now we went partly because it was half price, I think, almost half price, or it was a discount. It was a discount off the normal admittance because you can't go into certain places. There are time limits on some of the things, so you have to make sure you allow enough time. They did a very good job of education and just, boy, there's a lot of things I never really thought about with horses before. Yeah, it was pretty neat. Well, if you stayed with us through that whole thing, you should also know a little tip is that if you stay at the campground, you get another discount for coming in to the park. So because you stuck around and watched the whole thing, now you know. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Next to it, a bell's gonna pop up. If you ring the bell, you'll be notified every time new videos come up. Check out our Facebook page, Roads of Faith. And until next time, God bless.